Admiral Extes was honored for serving 20 years in the royal fleet. After a lengthy speech, he promptly keeled over and died. 25. 3 herd of sheep were stolen from Dir Malmira, satrap of Medea. He requests that the crown send out the proper authority. And so Jacob, also a shepherd by trade, was sent off into the far off land, where he came across the fair Rachel tending her father's sheep. He was smitten and went and rolled the stone from the well and watered her flock for her. Then Jacob kissed Rachel. He lifted up his voice and wept with joy. When Laban, Rachel's father, heard of this, he said to Jacob, "Should you serve me for nothing? Tell me, what shall your wages be?" Jacob said, "I will serve you 7 years for your daughter Rachel." So Jacob served 7 years tending Laban's sheep, and they only seemed but a few days for the love he had for her. And Jacob said to Laban, "Give me my wife, for my days are fulfilled." So Laban threw a great wedding feast. But in the dark of the evening, Laban brought his older daughter into Jacob. And behold, in the morning, it was Leah, not Rachel. Jacob was shocked. He said to Laban, "What is this thou hast done unto me? Did I not serve with thee for Rachel? Why then have you beguiled me?"
Why then have you beguiled me? I must admit that never before has such a tale been found in the pages of a royal diary. Here I expect to be lulled to sleep by a tedious report. Instead, I am beguiled by a love story. And how ends your tale? This Jacob, he is able to have his bride? He's able to have her?
Only after serving 7 more years for her, my lord king.
Believeth you in such love?
Is it not the greatest commandment? No matter what god one serves.
How do they call you?
Esther of Susa.
Susa? No. Nothing good ever comes out of Susa. Look at me. Come. Come if you wish to see what I do. The Greeks, they have a god of similar form. His arms will hold a bow whose arrows, they say, are tipped with love.
So much as arrows are tipped with poison, my lord.
Sometimes. It's hard to tell the difference. The symptoms are the same. Perhaps in another time, some other place. You will reach me again.
You must tell no one of this night.
my captain.
Blame me not for this, my lord. But the princess have ordered us to begin bringing you candidates by the end of the week.
You jest. I am in the middle of...
At least you'll get it over with. Besides, these men might enjoy seeing some ladies around. No?
They tell me you're called Esther now.
Jesse.
Attack.
Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego are pagan names too. We're in good company.
The names were Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah. They were thrown into the furnace.
But then what happened?
Come on. I found a way out. And there's a caravan leaving for Jerusalem tonight. So we can get out of this.
Escape. Jesse, I can't leave. What if I am chosen?
What if you're chosen what? What if you're chosen queen? Look what they've done to us. What good could come of any of this?
Perhaps instead of asking questions of our trials are meant to ask questions of ourselves.
They cut me! I know we can't be what I hope, but...
Jesse, I can't leave. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Today it begins. Each of you will be given one night with the king. We gather first to honor Mishgat of Persepolis. You enter as a peasant and leave a princess.
By the looks of it, I must be allowing the candidates to keep their jury.
Perhaps a horseback ride is not the best idea, my lord. You eat not for the candidate this evening.
My throat is sore.
Your throat or your heart? It has only been a few days since you read for him.
A few days is 1,000 years. If Xerxes had found pleasure in me, surely he would have...
You think a eunuch cannot know love? That before I was a crippled of a man, there was one that held my heart.
What became of her?
I know not. I never found the courage to return to face her again.
She is beautiful, but delicate, Your Majesty. Just one more moment, please.
You may approach. How do they cool you?
Esther. This is your day. We gather to honor Esther Asusa. You enter as a peasant and leave a princess. You can let go of my Omna. He will be the fortunate one to choose you. He will be the one to whom congratulations are due. Esther, my arm.
The scroll is on the stool. You may begin whenever you are ready. Is there a problem? Did they not tell you I weary of this procession of candidates? I simply wanted someone to... Wait. You were the one who read to me before. You tried to beguile me with love stories. Did you not think I had the sense to see through your little parable? The arrogance to speak to me as if I was this Rachel, in need of help to look after my father's sheep.
My lord, I meant no design.
And this is how you come to see me? Your only adornment before your one night with the king.
It is, Your Majesty.
Consider yourself of so little worth that I could purchase your love so cheaply.
I was taught that when you visit a king, rather than expect a gift, one should bring one to lay at his feet. This is my most valuable possession in the world. It is my past, my present, and my future. And all of it is yours.
Some would call you foolish indeed, as they would call you Jacob. Of all commodities, love is the easiest and the most cheaply purchased.
If it is for sale, my lord, it is not love.
Even you must have a price.
I am neither a buyer nor a seller of love.
Suppose, my lady, a man offered you a more treasured gift. Say, a kingdom.
The only gift I would accept is your heart.
Then it is yours. And you need not serve 7 years to get it. Tell me, Esther of Susan, who are you really? Tell me of your people. Teach me of your ways.
My father taught me it takes the glory of God to conceal a matter, and the honor of kings to search it out.
Then marry me. And we shall spend an eternity discovering this truth. Together. Your queen! Know you how many times I tried to comfort you after that first night? How many evenings I spent counting the stars to keep my mind off of you? How many excuses I created just to avoid the other candidates?
Fools. Misfits. Donkey-brained caricatures of men. You guaranteed me that Miscath would be chosen queen. Who is she? From whence does she come? Who are her people?
There is little known about her, my lord. She is called Esther of Susa, an orphan. We should have stuck to our first plan and poisoned Haggai ourselves.
Poison?
He did not, my lord. He is far too impetuous. Far too...
You know about poison? Of course you do. You were once the royal cupbearers. Suppose, in theory, you wanted to poison another. Suppose this other remained nameless, but was in effect one whom you had once vowed to protect.
My lord, Prince.
Come, come. Don't look so distressed. We plot nothing here.
My lord.
How wonderful are the ways of the Lord, that he should have raised up my little Hadassah and made her queen. Have you told anyone our secret?
No. If you continue to call me Hadassah, it will no longer matter. Will you not join me in the palace? I can have you named to any post you desire.
My lord will take care of me. Do you take care of your lord?
Remember not his orders? Procure it not from the palace, so nothing can be traced back to us. The Jews have apothecaries.
You over there.
Why cannot a truce be arranged?
Truce? That devil Mimican has whipped me twice in a row.
I fear losing you.
I gave an oath. To my father.
He's the one I fear losing you too. You must train. You'll be gone much in the coming months.
Keep this for me.
What it is for, is it?
Then be at peace. I always return for what is mine.
Wilt thou sit there all day, my lord?
Listen.
Why would they buy belladonna off you?
Maybe they seek to poison someone. Very deadly, very quick.
You sell them poison? A Jew sells poison to the king's food tasters? Have you any idea for whom it might have been intended?
Please just allow me to see it.
The scribe says it is for the queen's eyes only.
The plot to kill the king.
The king should be notified at once, my lady.
He and Memukema are a day's ride away at the training grounds.
Then it would be better, my lady, if I sent for the captain of the guard to investigate.
Who else is closest to the king? And Mantha?
This is treachery. If my lady will permit, I myself will bring these two eunuchs to you. I'm armed, though I doubt the need for force.
That would not be necessary. The king's new captain of the guard has gone to investigate. Time was of the essence, my lady.
To the king, my prince.
Captain of the guards. Master Haman, my lady.
What of the eunuchs?
They are being led to the gallows as we speak. I found this about their person. I interrogated them both. I'm convinced they plotted alone.
Make sure Mordecai's name is entered in the chronicles. And I certify it with my seal so he may be properly rewarded by the king.
Please help yourself.
Only a bite. Now I no longer have the highways, my appetite suffers.
Then may I assume that your fee for spying for me will be reduced?
Well, my appetite may be less. That of my sons. My wife. Well, that may cost you more, my prince. Much. Much more.
And what might you have done?
I would save the king for last. as in the palace board game. Rid yourself first of all of those pieces that are closest to him. One by one.
My lady, this is foolish.
I go with or without you. There are too many rumors drifting through the palace and not enough answers.
Hinges are well oiled. There must be plenty who use it.
Lovers always find a way, my lady.
The time has come, my brothers and sisters, where we must root out those amongst our men who seek our wrack and ruin. When a field of crops is defiled by disease, do we not set it on fire? Now I ask why I choose to speak against these foreigners and strangers in our midst. No, not the Jew. I myself know many an individual Jew who I am proud to call friend. But put these individual Jews together, and what are Egypt? Assyria? Babylon in their wake!
Lead me away from here. Quickly.
You want proof? And the Jews to conquer the world! For let me tell you, the Greeks and the Jews both live by the same evil doctrine. All men are created equal. Do you believe you are equal to a slave? And you believe neither in the Jewish God nor in Greek democracy? But there are others in the palace that do. Let me now speak of Memucan, Prince, General, Arch-Traitor!
Services rendered to King Darius. Pacification of the Babylonian provinces. Payments made to Haman the Agagite.
Ask of Memucan why he allowed the Greeks of Ionia to retain their democracy. Ask whose voice is loudest against the war today, and you will find out it is he!
Common here. 13 years ago.
My lady.
Are you alone? Highly unsafe.
I was just finishing that.
Please. Allow me. Shall I return this for you?
Thank you.
Something must weigh heavy on my queen's heart. I'll have to be kept up at this hour reading. My queen! Is Highness unwell?
I'm fine. Perhaps I should retire.
You're not scheduled at the palace for more than 2 weeks.
You'll be wonderfully surprised that you not.
Here, read this, my lord.
You do not appear to be a traitor, Member. Return with me, and I'll have it man to investigate Haman's accusations immediately.
Haman is my appointment. And we do need him more than we realize.
Truly, Member. At one moment you sulk, you say your name has been slurred, now you plead for your accuser.
I have enough lives on my conscience. Chastise him mildly, and he will perform his duty well, and be more grateful to you for your leniency.
Spoken like a true Persian, never judging a man before all the good and all the bad are weighed. Ride with me.
So you burnt the evidence?
Why not? Action will still be taken.
Lest you forget, this Haman is now head of internal protection.
Well, lest you forget, I'm still queen.
Yes, but queen subject to an ancient protocol that no doubt Haman knows how to manipulate far better than you do.
Go knock by the main gate. I wish not for the Queen to be alerted to my coming.
Ha! You must promise me that you will not reveal this to anyone.
Any more such promises, and I shall have to take a vow of silence.
Rusty old lover's gate.
I trust you used it much in your youth, Member.
Who do you think had it installed?
I've missed you.
Have you?
No, what is that supposed to mean?
You look flushed. It's a busy morning?
Not as busy as it could get.
No visitors?
You sent for me, Your Highness.
It appears you have misplaced our necklace. I wonder if that is all you have misplaced.
Perhaps Your Majesty would like to send for one of the concubines. Perhaps not. You look so much like your father. Sometimes I forget how different you truly are. Makes me wonder all the more why you feel such need to follow in his steps.
Give her a few more nights. And then have her brought to me.
You call that public tirade subtle? You mock me, Agagite. I need but report but once to the king of your arrogance.
Your dreams of kingship die with me.
You might be less harsh on the Jews. Unless you make yourself a laughing stock.
The Jews, my prince, will be your chief weapon by which you attain power to the throne. Think, you plan to take the crown by force when the king is deep in Greece. What excuse will you use? Who attacks the land? Well, no one, actually. Unless, of course, you claim it was the Greek-loving Jews.
Memekan expects an apology. Let you predict it.
Well, an apology is a cheap enough price to pay for a kingdom. Invite then Memekan to your estate. Presumably so I can apologize to him. On the way, however, he will be ambushed.
By whom?
By my Jews, of course. Jews who slew him for being coupled with them as a traitor.
And what of Memekan's own guard?
It's merely an apology. Perhaps you can suggest to Memekan that if you arrive with a large number, I might suspect he come to punish me. One or two guardsmen men can handle.
And who will handle you?
Who but you? My king.
Prepare to die, great lover.
Anantha's men. Thank the gods you're unharmed, my lord.
Come.
My queen.
Your Highness, blood has been spilled. You are needed at once.
Lord King, an accusation by a dispatch rider.
Why did you wait so long to inform anyone of Mantha's plot?
Surely you don't.
My lord, I had to but play the traitor, to catch the traitor.
Where are his witnesses, my lord? What were my motives? Let this Haman prove his words or be forever silent.
But what would he have me show, my lord? There are no witnesses to plans forged in secret.
You would not act like that, Mantha! And was it not even Mantha who stirred the crowd into demanding Queen Vashti's appearance, knowing she would not come?
Lies. It's lies. Lies! I stand in a crumbling house of lies!
Remember before whom you plead.
Plead for what?
For your life, Mantha. Is it my foolish desire to believe these stories I hear, or my glaring inability to perceive their mysteries?
Perhaps you place them back upon the shelf to collect dust, forever truly completing them.
Who is the one that gathers dust? I believed I was your Rachel. But it appears I am only Leah, and you serve time with me for another.
My lord, it's not what you think.
Nothing is as I think anymore.